Welcome to Math with Mrs. Cox. We are on Lesson 6, found in Chapter 5, on page 335. This is adding decimals, very similar to what we did yesterday for the decimal restaurant. To add decimals, line up the decimal points and add the digits in the same place value position. Super important. See how they aligned up the decimals right there? So that way you get the tenths all to add up, the ones category, and the tens category. Here's another example showing that exact idea. So we can roughly estimate that 44 plus 33 is 77. And then when we add everything up, we have 377. So the total amount of sodium used is 77.3 milligrams. And we can compare the estimate from 77, and 77.3 is about or close to 77. The whole idea is to make sure you line those decimals up. Right here, you can annex a 0 to one of the numbers in additional problems so that both numbers have the same place value, which means you can put a 0 as a placeholder. As you look, we have 19.6 plus 4.31. Now, some of you may want to line up everything and have the decimals off, but first of all, you line the decimals up and then put a placeholder 0 to help your brain get things organized. So then we have 0 plus 1 is 1, 6 plus 3 is 9, 9 plus 4 is 13, then we have 2. So we can say that 23.91 is the answer to that. And our estimate, which we forgot to do in the beginning, is 24. 24 was our estimate, and 23.91 was about or close to 24. Checking for reasonableness. Notice here they've lined up the decimals. Okay, let's add. 6 plus 2 is 8. 3 plus 4 is 7. 6 plus 1 is 7. Decimal comes down. We can estimate that that 6 plus 1 is 7, so we know that the answer is reasonable of 7.78. Reasonableness just wants you to realize that the actual answer of 7.78 is close to or around about 7. Okay, number 2, 9 plus 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 8, 9, and 0. They're going to estimate that this number is really close to 1. This number is closer to 0, so the estimated answer is going to be about 1. So we can say the actual answer of 0.92 is pretty darn close, because 0.92 is about 1. Don't you just love it when math is a little bit on the easier side? And right here, if you've noticed on all these problems, they've lined the decimals up for you, and it's quite lovely. They just want to see if you're going to be able to add them straight down. Now, if it helps you get them right, go ahead and add a placeholder 0 to help you in your brain to get organized. So just add that down. 4 plus 0 is, 4. 5 plus 8, 13. Bring down the decimal. 7 plus 1 is 8. So number 3 is 834. Right here, they need a placeholder 0 right about there. 0 plus 6 is 6. 8 plus 2 is 10. Bring down the decimal. 4 plus 1 is 5. And 1 plus 1 is 2. Placeholder 0, we can just pretend and put 2 placeholder zeros right there just to help your brain get organized. And then we can just bring it down. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Placeholder 0, bring down the 8, bring down the 9, decimal, 5, 6, 4, 3 plus 1 is 4, 46.98, placeholder 0, 2, 102, 9, 1, bring down the decimal, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, right here, they're going to challenge you. They're going to see if you can line the decimals up. If it's easier, you can grab some graph paper for this. I'm just going to blow up my image and go ahead and line it up right here. I'm going to line the decimal up, so I'm going to put 1.2. Then I'm going to add a placeholder 0 just so I realize I'm not going to scoot that 2 over. Bring the 7 down. I have 7. 5 plus 2 is 7. Bring down the decimal. 6 plus 1 is 7. Well, that's an interesting answer. Okay, same story here. Line the decimals up. I'm just going to bring this over 11. Decimal point 0.03. And this is 4. This is 2. Decimal point 10. So 30.24. Okay, let's see if you can line these ones up. 1.64. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7, decimal point 34. So we have 4.72. Okay, algebra, finding the unknown. All right, let's just see if we can add them up. I'm going to do 8.9 plus 0.15. I'm going to add the 0. There's a placeholder. Please make sure you line your decimals up. They're trying to trick you here by putting 3 digits here and 2 digits here. Bring down the 5. 9 plus 1 is 10. Decimal point 8 plus 1 is 9. Addition. So we have 42.2. Then I'm going to write the 7, decimal point 69, addition, and add a 0 right here as a placeholder. Okay, that helps me realize 9 comes down, 6, 7, 8, decimal point 7, 8, 9, 4, 49.89. All right, we're going to have 5.63, 1.22, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 plus 1 is 6. So we have 6.85. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Love it when lessons are like this, right? Number 15. Horaso bought a logic puzzle and batteries from a toy store. Use the table at the right to find the total cost of the 2 items, not including tax. So he bought a logic puzzle and batteries. So we need to add this together. I'm going to move my little thing over there. So I'm going to add 14.95 and then 10.39. I just want to see if you can line up those decimal points there. Okay, so 9 plus 5 is 14. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Bring decimal point down. 4 plus 1 is 5. 2 plus 2 is 25. So he spent dollars. So he added a dollar sign. $25.34. Number 16, an athlete training for the Olympics swims each lap of a 4-lap race. The following times are this one, this one, this one, and this one. Seconds. What is the total time it takes for her to swim the 4 laps? Wow, so they want us to add all of that together. So we're going to add it all over here. Remember, this is where it's going to be tricky to keep them all together. If you do not write neatly, you may want to get graph paper for this so your numbers do not swim all over the place. Take 2. All right, we're going to add this number together. Let's go down this column clear on the right. We have 3 plus 6 is 9, plus 2, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Now we add up these. We have 4 plus 2 is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Count the 5 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20, add 1, 21. So our answer is going to be 218.15, and we are measuring seconds. Number 17, Terrence is bicycling on a trail. He bicycles for 12.6 miles and then takes a break and then bicycles for 10.7 miles. How many miles has Terrence bicycled in all? Line up the decimals. 6 plus 7 is 13. Bring down the decimal point. 2 plus 1 is 3, 2. So 23.3 miles. I bet he slept good that night. All right, brain builders, write a real world problem that can be solved by adding this number and this number. Then draw a model to represent the solution. We're going to cross off drawing the model because we skipped those chapters, and that's okay. So let's say Mrs. Cox. What am I going to buy? Let's buy a cup of soup. For $1.99. And a sandwich for $2.49. That'd be a cheap sandwich. How much did she spend? And do they want me to solve it? Nope. Looks like we're good. Fabulous. Number 19, write two different pairs of decimals whose sums are 8.69. One pair should involve regrouping. Okay, so they want you to add two different addition problems. So let's go ahead and add a couple of them here. One would be 4.29. And then we could add plus 4.4. Add a place value of 0. That'll be 9, 4, 5, 6, 8. There's the answer, 869. Now they want us to do one with regrouping. So let's do 6.89 plus 1.8. Add a placeholder 0. Bring down the 9. 8 plus 8 is 6. Bring down the decimal, 6, 7, 8. We did some regrouping right here when we brought that over. So they both equaled 8.69. Nicely done. And number 20, how does place value help you add decimals? Well, you add the place's value. Add each place's value. So you have hundredths. Then you have tenths. And ones. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, join me on the homework.